morning and welcome to the Arthritis Exercise class today. I'm Cathy with a C, A, Taylor, and this program is based on the Arthritis Foundation Exercise program that I teach at the COA. Today we're going to be using Knobby balls, and I'll show them to you just a second. These are the Knobby balls that we will be using, and if you want to set them on the floor when we're not using them, all you have to do is find that little hole there and that white label and set them down on the floor, and that's one way of keeping them from rolling around. So without further ado, as soon as it's about 11 o'clock, we will be using the Knobby balls. And if you have shorts on, you need to realize that when we put them behind our legs like that, and we've done a few exercises with them, you are going to have knobby holes on the back of your legs. So if you are doing this class and then you leave home to go get groceries or go to the pharmacy, you may have little holes on your leg, and someone might wonder what they are. So just so that you know, because most people don't look at the back of their legs after a class, the Knobby balls will leave some indentations. Excuse me. Okay, for those of us that are just joining, Knobby Ball Day, I ordered them from Headstrom, and then they didn't sell them anymore, so I bought them out. You can get these at Dollar General, some of the other dollar stores. They are Knobby balls, and I like them because they're a good massage tool, whether it's on the hands when we're using them, or on the back, or on the neck, or the shoulders when we use them for relaxation. So today we're going to use Knobby balls. And if you did tune in a little bit later, my name is Cathy with a C, A, Taylor. This is the Arthritis Exercise class brought to you by the Commission on Aging of St. Joe County. Let's begin. Edge of your seat. Turn the head side to side, stopping in the center. Ears to the shoulders. Feet in front of the knees, tap the toes. Piano with the fingers. You are on the edge of your seat. Piano, keep your elbows locked in. Make a change. Foot slide. Thumb circles. Engage your core. Sit up tall. And reverse. You would think it's 7 o'clock in the morning. The fingers aren't working. Use your thumbs. Alrighty, bring them down. We're going to do a modified jack. Touch the tips of the fingers to the thumbs. march. Touch the thumb to the base of the fingers. Send the fingers out and bring them in. And stop. Make sure you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Your abdominals stay tight. Keep your head above your heart throughout the whole exercise class, unless I tell you to relax and drop your head. And that should be after the episodes of passing out have gone by, okay? Heel day. Fist, thumb in and thumb out. And stop. Calf scratch. And with your feet, scrunch your toes and release. Alrighty. Breathe. Feet in front of the knees. Swing the arms forward and back. Palms are face down. Now make a change. Turn the palms and alternate. Swing the arms forward and back. Feels like a Monday morning. And rest. Alrighty. We are going to sit at the edge of your seat, hinge at your hip joint. You're going to lift this side and go out to the side and back. Your abdominals are nice and tight. And bring it back to center and up and out. I'm still trying to get used to getting on this Facebook and doing videos and starting out like a professional. I guess it just isn't happening quick enough. But I do know my exercise. So, if all else fails with this video stuff, at least you'll get a good workout. Okay, bring it back to center and breathe. So when we're doing the workout standing up, if you have to stay seated, that movement with the arms, we will be doing with the balls. We'll be turning them up, we'll be turning them down. We will also be using them at the same time. So warming up. And rest. So, without further ado, let's start out our workout. We're going to use one ball. Separate the knees. We've done this with a ball before, the child's play ball. If you don't have knobby balls, any balls this size would work. You can hold them in your hand. And it's up and down, not side to side. I know, I have to get after classes all the time. People can't go up and down, they have to go side to side. And then when we go side to side, they're going side to side. Boy, it feels like a Monday morning. Okay, rest. Take those knees back together. Remember, you're sitting tall. Now, side to side. And yes, unless you have extenuating circumstances, you need to let go of the ball. If you want to lean a little bit to work your middle parts, go ahead. Alrighty, rest. You're going to pass the ball around. Reverse. And rest. Okay, let's use 2. Feet in front of the knees. We're going to go up and down. Remember, I said this before, that when you have tools in your hands, it's like the energy goes from the shoulder area to the hands, and you don't feel as painful as you might without using a tool in the hand. Okay, now if you want to add your core, you're leaning forward and coming back. Abs are tight. So we had some major storms go through Three Rivers, Michigan last evening. So I didn't know if I would have power or internet this morning, but so far it's working out. Okay, let's rest. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, feet in front of the knees. Palms are facing down. We're going to alternate. You can tap your toes if you'd like. Now, I have found you get more range of motion like this. And rest. Okay, let's hold the balls in the front. You're leaning back a little bit. Don't touch the back of the chair. Come forward a little bit. You're going to go forward and back. Breathe out as you come forward. And bring it down. I don't know about you folks today, but I'm sore in the shoulders. Okay, start under the body and bring it up. I need to hear you breathe. Thank you. And bring it down. Woo! Mama. Alrighty. Palms are facing up, forward and back. Breathe. Alrighty, let's go ahead and rest. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. Knobbies are going like that. Alrighty, march, and you can do this in a seated position. March. Okay, if you're standing, separate the legs. We're going to go like this. Trust me, this is so much fun. I ignore the pain. Okay, bring it down. Okay, for those that are standing, we're going to stagger the legs. This side over here is the one that's in front. And you're going to go like this. If you're seated, you can still do this. You're going to add a rock and roll. Working on a little balance. And what do we usually do? We end up holding it. So count your 4, 3, 2, and when your abs and breath are ready, you're going to hold it. Abs are tight. Breathe. Okay, collapse into it. Alrighty, this side, the leg is in the front. We're going to turn the palms up and forward and back. Add your rock and roll, yes. If you're seated, you're just going forward and back. Alrighty, I think that's about enough of that. One ball. Yeah, I just sound so enthused, huh? Like I said, it feels like a Monday morning. It always feels like a Monday morning. Alrighty, so we're going to start out with the feet first. If you're seated, you're going to separate your feet and you're going to do a step touch. If you're standing, that's the same thing that you're doing. If you cannot stand and do this at the same time as up and down, then just stand still. But we're doing up and down. You take one hand in, and then take the other one out. One hand out, one hand in. Up and down, not side to side. And stop. Hula. Reverse. Alrighty, feet and legs together, side step. You know where this is going, side to side. If you can't do both at the same time, work on side to side. Travel a little bit. And then you know where this all goes from here too. Excuse me. Okay, stop and roll. Smile. Okay, separate. Or you can do, let's do a march. We're going to go up and down. Now pay attention. You are going to turn that way. Turn. Obviously, if you're on a chair, you can't do it, but do your best and stop. Separate and just go side to side a little bit. Are you breathing? I can't stress enough the importance of breathing, especially during a pandemic that has to do with the upper respiratory system. Heels up and down. Just for fun. Alrighty. Together, side step. Side to side. This time you're turning that way. And turn. How'd you do? Still doing a side step? March. All right. Let's just march. We're going to pass it around. So if you're on a chair, make sure your tush is at the edge of the seat. The hip joint is helping you stabilize yourself. And you're passing this around. I don't know why I said that about the stabilizing, but I do know that if I'm sitting back a little bit further and I'm trying to move my legs, like in a march or a side step or a step touch, it's hard. Reverse. It's a whole lot easier to do it when you're on the edge of your seat. Unless you're one of those people with a physical problem that keeps you from doing that. Had enough of this yet? Alrighty, rest. Let's get the other ball. We're going to stagger the legs this side and the front this time. We're going to do it together. Palms are facing down. I need to hear you breathing. 4, you know where this is going to hold it. 3, abs are tight, you're breathing. 2, get ready, and 1. Still breathe, please do not hold your breath. And bring it down. Let's do a hula. Oh, mama. And then reverse. Okay, this side, leg in front. Palms are up. And rock and roll with forward and back. So like I said before, you can acquire Knobby balls in town. Folks were getting them at the dollar stores. They're a little bit bigger than these are. 4, 3, and 1. Tighten those abs. And bring it down. Hula. And reverse. Okay. If you're standing, knees are soft, hips are soft. Bring them to the front. We're going to go out and in. Seated position the same. I don't know what Cathy Taylor says about using tools. My arms still hurt. But they wouldn't move if I didn't move them. Alrighty, bring it down. Shake it out. If you have to do a little massage, oh, go for it. If the Knobby ball is what you got, it feels really good. Okie doke. Oh. Alrighty. Up and down. No, I didn't forget about the legs. Nice that you asked, though. Oh! And down. Oh! Roll those shoulders out. next day or a few days later, that is delayed onset muscle soreness. I used to tell folks to kick back with a glass of wine, but I don't do that anymore. Do your best to keep moving. And also you can do a topical application if you need to, or a low dose pain reliever. Okay. For standing people only, you're going to take it behind the back and bring it up. Keep the arms straight. And bring it down. Okie doke. We're going to start out in seated position. Before we do that, get a drink, get your lip gloss on, turn your fan on. Make sure you're breathing. I'm still here. Okay. Make noises like I'm so uncomfortable. Well, actually I am, but that's beside the point. For those of you that don't know, I do suffer from fibromyalgia, myofascial pain syndrome, osteoarthritis. I have tricompartmental issues in this knee and some in this shoulders. I've been in a car accident, 2 of them. Not my fault. So things just are a little bit tender and sore sometimes. And with the fibromyalgia, it's the connective tissues or it's the stuff that's in between the joints. That will hurt. And so you never know when you're going to have a flare, which is usually in the spring and the fall, or you're just going to have a bad day. But trust me, if you keep working out, doing the best that you can have a quality of life. And that's what I've been shooting for the last 20 years since I was diagnosed. I ended up getting into the fitness industry because of it. Okay, now for some fun. We are going to sit on the edge of our seat. Oh, let's do 2 of them right now. You're going to lift this side, stick the ball in there, lift this side, and stick the ball in there. We're going to go up and down. Abs are extremely tight. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's taking advantage of the classes. We really appreciate the patience that you folks have had while we get online, especially me, because I had no clue I was going to have to do this. Ah! Doesn't that feel good? I know, keep going. And rest. And my goodness, it's a way for us to stay together, you know, connected. And I do know that like Bev and Sharon pay attention to me at least once a week or maybe twice a week. Tim, who came to my classes at Klein's Resort in Northern Three Rivers, did the drumstick class last week and just had so much fun. So I want to give a shout out to Tim and hope that he does our class again. Alrighty, let's do both of them again. Okay, you're going to take the leg that's over here and lift it up and take it out to the side. Now the reason I'm saying that is, as I told you before, when I look at the videos later, my right is usually your left, but when I'm looking at the video, it just confuses me to no end. Because I'm looking at you, telling you this side, and it is my right side. So I'll just point. Oh, goodness. Ah! Did you miss that? Ah! Okay, bring it down. You know, some people make funny noises when they're getting uncomfortable. Okay, this side, you're on the edge of your seat. You're going to lift and take it out to the side. And in my classes, I just talk and talk and talk, because then you forget what you're doing, and it makes us do it longer. That is, unless I get to feeling it, and then it's abruptly ended. Alrighty. Oh, it's starting. Ah. Okay, bring it back in. Oh, we need to rest. Straighten out the legs. So remember, if you have shorts on and you go shopping or something right after you do this class, you are going to have knobby holes in the back of your leg. Just be aware of that. Someone might think you have some weird disease that might be contagious. Alrighty, we're going to do one side this time. Let's start with the side that's over here. We're going to lift it nice and high. You're going to hold it. Now, you notice I have to hang on to my knee or else my back is on the wall back there. Alrighty, bring it down slowly. You're welcome. Hamstring stretch, and then point. Okay, go, other side. We're going to bring it way up. Your abdominals are really tight. And we're going to hold it. Bring it up and hold. Okay, bring it down. Oh, you're welcome. The hamstring stretch position. And then point the toes. Okay, before we do the stand-up routine, separate and up and down. Your abs are tight. You're leaning forward from the hips a little bit. Edge of your seat. You don't have to throw these balls up into the rafters, folks. Now, together and side to side. Breathe. Woo, woo. Got it. So how many times have you dropped it today, huh? How many beep, beep, beeps would I have heard if I was teaching a class? Alrighty, rest. I know, we have to stand up at least for a few minutes. Okay, now if you want to stand up and have your chair close by, go ahead. I'm going to have mine nearby. Seated people, You can do the lifts again or the out to the side and back. Alrighty, you're going to take and stand on this side. You're going to take that leg, put the ball in there, and then you're going to go right straight out to the side and back down. You want to add some balance to it? Yeah, that's why the chair's here. And bring it up, hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Take it out, roll. We're going to switch sides. All goes in there. You want to stabilize real good on the inside leg. Abs are tight. Yeah, a little bit wardrobe. Out to the side. This is going straight out to the side. Bring it up and pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out and roll. Okay, switch sides. Okay, this time the leg is going to go to the back like that, okay? So you're going to lift it, put it in there, and you start out like right there, and then you go like that. I thought, well, I can jump. And that would have made your day, wouldn't it? Take it back and pulse it. Oh, take it forward, take it out. Isn't that fun? My enthusiasm is just so overwhelming, huh? Okay, now remember, you're going to be bent like that and going straight to the back. This is different than the other one that we do on an angle for the gluteus maximus. Okay, so you're just going to, I have to move forward a little bit. Yeah, there's something behind me back there. Yeah, that's a good idea. I can reach for it with my foot. That way I'll get some good range of motion in the hip. Thanks for the thought. Oh, take it back there and pulse it. Abs are tight. All right, you bring it down and out to the side. That is just so juicy. Let's see. I think I'm going to get a drink and put on something on my lips. Be right back. Go for it. And I don't mean leave. I mean get some water. Alrighty. I'm going to stand behind my chair this time. Okay, so this time you're going to do this side. You're going to make sure that you're bracing yourself, supporting yourself with the inside leg. Take and put that in there and then turn it like we do for our gluteus maximus exercise. And you're going to set it off to the, it goes behind you on an angle. Your abs are tight, and for this one, tighten up your gluteus maximus and release. Are you breathing? Okay, take it up there and pulse it. And very gracefully bring it down, and then take it off to the side and take it out. Roll. So like I said, I'm still getting used to this. And I'm sure you are too. Okay, the other side. My famous words are, if I can do this, you can do this. Along with the other famous words. Okay, so you're doing this on an angle, so you go back on an angle. Squeeze the gluteus maximus and release it. If you start cramping, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. That way the oxygen will get to where it needs to go. Bring it up and pulse it in the back. Tight. Alrighty, bring it down. Oh. Have you had enough? I have too. Alright, let's put these down. I'm going to march. Heel dig. Piano with the fingers. You can travel if you'd like. March. Let's do a toe tap behind. Punch. Remember, guard your face. And separate the feet. Bring the arms up. Clasp. Lean to the way I'm going. Arms first and switch sides. Breathe. Arms first and then bring it down. Okay, make sure nothing's in your way and hamstring curls. And stop. Let's do a few squats. Remember, you push your tush. And hold it. And release it. Step touch. From circles. Travel, reverse, March. Feet and legs together. Side step. Touch the tips of the fingers to the thumbs. Travel. And march. Touch the thumb to the base of the fingers, extend the fingers out and bring them back. And stop. Prayer position. And now make a change. Fingers to shoulders, elbows up. And rest. Okay, I'm going to switch to some relaxation music. Make sure you have a chair. One ball. Now, I thought of moving my tablets so that you could see me on my wall at some point in time during the class today, but I thought not because I might trip and something might fall. But what we do is we put the ball behind our neck and we're up against the wall, and all we do is we turn our neck, our head side to side. And as you do that, you can get a really good neck massage. So if you'd like to do that right now, go up to a wall, preferably one that's flat, okay, so that you don't mar your wall. Put the ball back there in a standing position and turn your head as far as you can, and allow the ball, the knobbies on the ball or a ball, to massage your head. Okay. 2, 1, and bring it down. Now you can do that with other body parts too. You can have 2 of them behind your shoulder area and just rest into it, just go side to side. You can have 2 in the cheek area, in the tush, and go side to side. And you can also just have 1 on the lower back by the tailbone and just bring it up. And, you know, in different places, spaces there, and then just go side to side. So the idea is you turn your body, okay? Now, I do not have a chair to put this lumbar area. But your lumbar area is that bend in there. And a lot of times it's really nice to just set that ball in that area. So you probably want to be back as far as you can in your seat. I'm going to put this as low as I can on the back of this chair. Alrighty, it's almost in the lumbar area, and I'm just going to rest against it. Now if I want a massage, I just turn my body. And then I move it up just a little bit, not too far, and then I rest against it. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now Go side to side. Remember, your body is what's moving. The ball kind of goes up and down on its own, so it's probably traveling up a little bit. Okay, rest. And now, without popping it out the back of the chair, move it up a little bit more, about where the bra strap is if you're a woman, and then side to side. And these are the different areas that you can do it on the wall, and I feel my ball. Hang on, I just moved forward a little bit to get it back down where it needed to be. So instead of having it pop out the back, I just came forward a little bit and then proceeded to move side to side again. Alrighty. Let's just rest against it. Now I want you to relax your hip area, relax the abdominal area, and just rest. Alrighty, wake up. We're going to take that ball out, set it on the floor. We're going to set on the edge of our seat, this arm out to the side, keep it straight and bring it across, push into it. And then release it and send it back where it came from. Nice and slow. I like to feel that little uncomfortableness. Some people think, oh, I don't want to do that, you know, bring it across. Or why are you doing this? It shouldn't hurt. Well, it should hurt. If you have ailments like osteoarthritis, fibromyalgia, some of the things that we do to get you back to your resting state or to comfortable will hurt. Not like a stabbing pain or a break or a pop. Ideally, hold your stretches when you are exercising on your own over 30 seconds, please. And then release it and send it back where it came from. Bring it down. We're going to do a hug. One arm on the top, the other one on the bottom. Remember which one is top and bottom. And now switch them out. Oh, mama. Oh, yes. Okay, and release it and rest. You're going to separate the feet and the knees. Remember, you want to have enough of your tush on the chair, but you want to allow your hip joint to work. Remember, we're keeping our head above the heart. I was reading something the other day. You know how we've talked in the class before about our heads can weigh like 8 pounds when we go like this with them? So, the article that I was reading said that it can be up to 12 pounds of weight. But that's when you start connecting everything that goes to the top of the spine back there. And it's really heavy. So try not to live like this. Live like this. Okay, so you're there. You're going to bend at your hips and come forward. Oh, that feels good. Oh my goodness. Don't fall on the floor. Make sure you have enough of your body on the chair to keep you from falling. Keep your head lined up with your back. And now relax. You can drop your head. Now Gracefully lift it up. Set your hands on your legs. Push into the pelvic area, into the chair, and come up. Knees together. Now you're going to lean forward at the hips and just go forward like this. Oh yes. Keep your head lined up with your back. And then relax. Very gracefully lift your head back up, and then allow your hands to come up to the top of the legs and assist you to come up. Go ahead, do a little massage. All right. This side, hamstring stretch. Hang on to the chair if you have to and lean forward. Make sure your foot's flexed so you feel this in the back of the leg. And bring your body up. Point the toes. And bring it back. Other side. Hang on if you have to. And lean forward. Get a good stretch going. And then come up and point the toes. Breathe comfortably. Take your hands and go like this. I want to thank you for joining me today. And bring it down. Turn the head side to side, stopping in the center. Breathe. Ears to the shoulders, stopping in the center. And then rest. Let's stand up. We're going to do a thoracic stretch and then we're through. So with this, you're going to watch me fix my clothes, right? You're going to be behind your chair, and this is what you're going to end up doing. You're going to be like this. As you push your tush to the back, you lengthen, and you lengthen your arms, muscle groups in the back of the tush. Keep your ears by your shoulders. Do not drop your head. Nice stretch. Now let's come up head first and then walk yourself forward. Breathe. Okay, until next time, be safe, be careful, and have a good day, everybody.